And so for you to be fearless, we established yesterday that the first thing you must be is born of God. Because he's fearless. Nothing threatens God. Nothing. Nothing threatens God. And nothing gets in God's way. If God makes up his mind to do something, he never backs down. Nobody can threaten him. No one can bully him once God has made up his mind to do something. And now, if you understand how your father is, like I said yesterday, who gives you identities, who gave birth to you? If you understand how your father is, then you can live out some of those characters because you begin to recognize them in you. Whether they're there or the lack of them, you begin to, work towards making sure that I am like my father. So you go back to the word constantly. Now, as Christians and as women, one of the things that I know is that we have a major enemy. And that is Satan. Men are not your enemy. I don't care what they're trying to push. I don't care the narrative they're trying to push. Men are not the enemy. Even in marriage, your husband is not your enemy. The real enemy is Satan. So all the time that you're fighting your husband, none of you are winning. Satan is winning. He's happy when there's no peace. He's happy when the covenant is not strong. He's happy when you're fighting to win the argument rather than fighting to win the agreement. Because the Bible says if two shall agree as touching anything, it will be done. So Satan is after the agreement and he's very excited when you guys are fighting. So because you have an enemy, you must live with that consciousness. Everywhere I go, I say something. The person you are playing with is not playing with you. You may think that Satan is a nuisance. I'm here to announce to you that he's an enemy. There's a difference between a nuisance and an enemy. A nuisance just wants to annoy you. An enemy wants to destroy you. And Satan's plan is to steal, to kill, and to destroy. So when people say to me, oh, Satan just wants me to be sick. Satan doesn't want you to be sick. Satan wants to steal from you by making sure you pay hospital bills. He wants to kill you. He won't stop until you are dead. Satan doesn't stop at just making you sick. And the sooner you realize that, the better. One of the things that Satan does is that he tries to attack you as a woman through your health. Men, he attacks their finances. Women, he attacks your health. So Satan will come for your health, knowing that if he can take your health, he will take your peace of mind, he will take your money, he will destabilize you from taking care of your children and raising the next generation, which is part of our major assignment. Because we are called to raise children who will answer the enemy at the city gates. So we have a lot of work. But if you think that you are just here and nobody is trying to keep you from getting that work done, then you're joking. So if you have that consciousness, then what do? You start to build a defense against the enemy.